Today, we're going to talk about my third album, not really my third, but my third Cronkite Satellite album, What's Your Hurry? From 2011. This is back when I was trying to release a new album every year. A little ambitious, got a lot of music done. There wasn't much to do at that time. I mean, there was plenty to do, but it's just nice to channel a lot of my feelings into my art. The cover art is a photo taken of me in Sri Lanka on a beach. As you can see, this is before I've actually created the little soldier with the guitar logo, which we'll get into in a minute. The back is a bunch of koi fish. I took that photo in Laguna, Philippines. Okay, so let's go. Track 1, Lives On. It's about a couple and how no matter what happens, their love will go on. I mean, that's basically it. Like, there's nothing that can stop it. I was, the previous album, I was in a dark place. But this album is a little more like, all right, let's go. I'm in a much better place. And that's kind of the thing. Can't hurt me no more. But in this music video I animated, I think it turned out pretty well. I mean, all things considered, because I made it in like Photoshop, and every time I'd move something, I'd export it as a JPEG, and then, stop motion, I guess, and then put it in like iMovie or something. But from that is where our old friend, the little character guy, the Cronkite Satellite soldier with the guitar, it's where he was born. And ever since then, I've used that logo, all thanks to the Lives On music video. Shay. It looks like she, but it's Shay. It's pronounced like that. It's my wife's nickname. She was my girlfriend at the time. She also took this photo. This song is definitely about her. It has to be. It's named after her, right? I remember when I was writing this song and like recording it, I believe I was like back in America, maybe around like December, late at night. It was just a rough draft. I had like a microphone that like broke right after I recorded the vocals too. It was like all bare bones equipment. And I remember I sent it off to someone. I'm like, is this good? She's like, yeah, like this is like incredible. So I kept it. It's actually just a demo. It's probably one of my favorite songs that I do. And I think there's some magic in there with that microphone right before it broke, and like being all late at night and being at my parents' old house in my old bedroom kind of thing. All the lights are off. There's something magical was happening, and I captured it. Orange Horns. Now, many people have told me that this is my best song. Sorry, man. It's your best song. It's cool. You don't got to apologize. Glad I made something that you like, This is kind of me going back to my roots, like where I'm from. So where I grew up in St. Paul, Minnesota, there's some woods behind my house, like a little buffer zone between my house and the train tracks. And I'd spend a lot of time as a kid in those woods. And there's like a tree there, still there, that I would, again, spend a lot of time at, just hang out, My friends and I would just go down there. It was really fun. I really, really enjoyed that aspect of my childhood, growing up in the woods in a city. So this song's actually about the tree and how I would go down there, hang out, watch the trains go by. And then like Orange Horns, the reason it's named that is because nothing rhymes with orange. Like horns rhymes with orange. But there was a tornado siren just a couple blocks away from there. Like I could see it from outside my elementary school. Like every first Wednesday of the month or something, they would test the tornado siren, the emergency siren. And anyway, it was an orange horn that was on the top and would spin around. Anyway, and I even talk about it in the song, like the orange horns warn of the approaching storm. I'm walking around the woods and I find like an old fort that I built like a long time ago. And like I remember, like, because in the song I talk about, like, I go inside of the fort, and like when I was a kid it seemed huge, right? And now that I'm like older, I'm like, man, this is small. And it's like, I'm getting older. I'm getting old, man. I have a lot to say about this song. I had just purchased a new acoustic guitar at this time, a guitar in Qatar, and I use it for like a lot of my looping videos. The acoustic one, it's like a orange kind of color. And that's another reason why orange was like a big deal with this song, because it was the first song I ever wrote on that guitar. As I've said in other songs, every guitar has its song, and that Orange Horns was the song inside of that guitar. Yeah, I really like the song. I'm happy with the production too. This is right around when I started figuring out how to like record properly, how to use EQ, how to like, I don't know. It's all part of the art. Awfully good. Okay. Love this song. I do it totally differently live though. It's usually like my opener now. This version of it here, it's got like a little like Elvis kind of hint to it. I live in the moment, a traveling poet, life keeps on dancing while these moments keep passing. She sings like an angel, smokes like a chimney. That line is about this lovely lounge singer, Romanian lounge singer I'd hang out with when I was in Qatar. Oh gosh, she was so wonderful. She knew everything, man. I even told her, I'm like, I wrote a line about you. Sings like an angel, but smokes like a chimney. And she's like, I love it, darling. God. But like, you know, keep on achieving, keep on believing. Again, it's just like one of those songs about just keep on moving, man. Keep on keeping on. There's some song that came out recently, though. Well, maybe not recently anymore, but it's like, blame it on me, blame it on me. I'm like, man, I did that first. I did it first. Give me my money. So again, now I'm doing more shows. I'm feeling myself. I got a couple venues around Qatar that I can start playing at, and I want more like happy, funky, bouncy songs, and that's this one right here, happy, funky, bouncy. The music video is from when I did a show with this Filipino band called Bamboo. You should check out Bamboo or River Maya or any Filipino band. My buddy put it all together and like did this awesome like video from there. So then I just took that footage from him. He kindly let me use. And then I made the music video for The One You Choose. That was a fun show. I was still back when I didn't have all the looping gear that I wanted to have. I still don't have the music equipment that I want to do what I want, so I have to like cut corners. Anyway, that's a different story altogether. And this is also right around the time when I told myself I can make whatever music I want. Just because I can't make it live doesn't mean I can't record it. Because you don't have to play every song live, right? I'm only here to amuse. Actually, the thing I like about this, with or without the booze, I'm still the one you choose. I don't hate it, but I dislike when a band is on stage and they're like, hey, the more you drink, the better we sound. Oh, then get off the stage, man. I get it. It's a clever ploy to get people to drink a little more. I don't know. I don't like when they say that. First off, you should go see a therapist. It's pretty cool. You can't always just rely on your friends to give you advice because they're worried about like protecting your feelings and your friendship and stuff like that. Really had a great night, did a little partying, and I woke up the next day, probably the next afternoon, head hurting. And I looked over at my laptop and it was open and the guitar was out and like the mixer was there, GarageBand was open, and there was a song there. I'm like, oh, there's a song here. I recorded a song last night. I wrote and recorded a song last night. Okay. Do not recall. But there's my therapist says, all done. All done and dusted. All I had to do was do some EQing. It's pretty magical. It's like a fake story about me dating a girl. And how she's kind of crazy. And my therapist is like, why are you dating her? I'm like, why not? They're like, you need to be alone. I'm like, no, I don't. This is a fun song, man. I forgot I was even on this album. Yeah, I should have called it The Things We Do for What We Think Is Love, because it's true. The things we do for what we think is love. We do some stupid stuff, don't we? Put ourselves in weird situations. And I got no more money to throw around this town, and I don't need to drown my sorrows away. It's like I still play it live. It's a long build because I get na 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 na. So it's got like 4 chords or whatever, 5, 6, and then I got to add the bass on top of it. Then I got to add the drums. So it's a long build, but I feel like it's worth it. My therapist says, I think you need another session. All right, I'm moving on. Again, I'm living overseas for like the first time. I'm in Qatar still when this was written. Just starting to like hear, no worries, mate, no worries. I never really heard that phrase before, you know, Minnesotan American dude. I just liked it. Now I hear it all the time because I've been living overseas for like 17 years now. But in order to be clean, you gotta be dirty. It's a fun little jam. It's even got like a cool little solo thing in it. I think the drums turned out pretty well in it. I think I was really starting to kind of get in my groove with recording with this song. And I don't know why I always have to like make fast songs. I feel like I have to. They gotta be like, gotta get everyone to dance. But I think I'm probably the music I make that's better is the slower stuff. And you know, and the album's called What's Your Hurry, and this song is Slow Down Your Hurries. And I think, because again, this is a long time ago. This is 2011. This is 2024 right now. I'm trying to remember all this stuff. I think that's kind of what I was telling myself. Like, why are you in such a hurry? You know, chill out, man. Just chill out. Everything's fine. This music video, I recorded most of it when I was in Mallorca. I was doing some studying there. I was not on vacation. I really like that video. It's nice and chill. Probably did it all in, like with the built-in camera on my laptop using iMovie. Yeah, that's all I really gotta say about that song.
Yo, shout out to Cronkite Satellite. That dude was insane.
When I came down to earth, I stuck my flag into the dirt. For what it's worth, I claimed her first. Thank goodness no one had to get hurt. From the hills to the valleys, the roofs to the alleys, I heard an unmentionable outburst. Check it out, check please, checkmate. I don't want to brag, but I'm pretty good at words. I'm not good at like words like this, but when I get time to like really like write them down and clean them up and, you know, sharpen the edges, I think I'm all right. You know, this is just one of those songs about just like, I'm great at music. You're not. No, I don't think it's like that, but it's just like, you know, the typical, hey, I'm pretty good, check me out. Yeah, I guess that's all there's really to say about this. This one's really fun to do live. I don't really do it live anymore, but I love the breakdown. That part, check it out. I really do like that, actually. This was around the time I was sleeping on my roof a lot in Qatar. So, and then like, I'd be listening to Air. I was really obsessed with the song Venus. You could be from Venus. And I would just like sleep on my roof and listen to that and like underneath the stars. And then I had like this intersection. I can't remember the name of it. We called it Billboard Intersection. And like 2, 3, 4 in the morning, the local boys would like do donuts or drift or something in the intersection. You'd think it'd be annoying, but man, I actually really liked it. I really enjoyed my time in Qatar. I want to go back. I've, you know, stars in my eyes. I worry if I go back, it won't be the same, but I don't know, man. I'm sure it is. Pour me a memory. All right, There's Always Tomorrow. This is a song that I still do live. I very much like this song. I kind of forgot about it till my buddy Scott Smith. He like listened to all my albums. He's like, I got some notes, like good notes. But he's like, this song, I think you should listen to again. Just a song about look forward, keep on keeping on, let your broken heart light your way kind of thing. Is it worth the stress because I can't let go of the pain? Is all I have left. Yeah, this is kind of about like, do I want to bring other people into my pain? God, I sound so sad. I remember when I was in China and I started doing some shows at this place called the Bohemian Club. Love you, Andula. Miss you. I can't remember the guy's name, but he booked me there and I played him some of my music and like he meets me and he's like, "Why are you so sad? Why are you so sad?" I'm like, "Don't worry, I won't play the sad songs tonight. I'll play only the happy songs." This song is about people who love to criticize from the sidelines. They're not in the trenches. They're not actually like putting in any of the hard work, but they love to give you like their 2 cents feedback on, not like feedback like here's something you can improve on, just like nonsense like you suck. You know what I mean? Like nothing constructive. That's what it's about. Basically, people who just hate. Haters gonna hate. And how I use that as my fire to push me forward. Because I think like right after this picture, I went like I think my wife, well, girlfriend at the time, I think she was sleeping, and I started just walking around, and I went into this like town, and they're like, yo. They didn't say yo in Sri Lanka, and they're like, we're selling our house. You want to check it out? I'm like, I do want to check out your house. That time in Sri Lanka was great. Ranga, if you ever see this, we miss you. Yeah, further from the truth, basically. People just hating. And me like, well, guess what? I will use your hate to fuel my love.
I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly.
This song was interesting. This was one I was working on for a long time. The words. I just wanted a complex puzzle. This song, I specifically wanted it to have like multiple meanings, multiple layers, but I also wanted to spit some bars, yo. I wish the production was a little better, but I do like it has like that lo-fi twist. And I just got like a piano. Dun, dun, dun. Just found this piano like in the trash. I remember I went to the Philippines to hang out with my now wife and her family. I wanted to just like walk around Manila, and they're like, you can't do that. I'm like, why not? And they're like, well, you might get kidnapped. I'm like, I'm not gonna get kidnapped. I've walked around Manila multiple times by myself, by the way, and I've never gotten kidnapped. But when they said that to me, the first thing I thought was like, man, I'd be getting kidnapped in paradise. That'd be great. would it even? I mean, I'd be like on vacation. Like, nah, man, they're just gonna like only feed you bananas. I'm like, yeah, but like really good bananas. I don't know, man. It's nice that they wanted to protect me. I guess they know their town better than me. But anyway, my buddy's friend picked me up. Him and his girlfriend picked me up to go to this wedding in Wisconsin. I never met either of them, and we're just talking and shooting the breeze. And like so much of like from our conversation, like I was just writing it down. I'm like, you don't mind if I write some of this stuff down? And a lot of that from that, like a 4-hour ride to like Milwaukee, just laughing. Like, it's, you don't normally open up to people. And then again, I talk to everybody. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to myself. Jeez. This was supposed to be the end track on here, right? A nice closer. We have Lives On and then Still Lives On, which is the same song but played slower. I do like the slower version a lot more. And I kind of do a combination of them if I ever do this live. Ah, man. Just remembered I did a show a couple days ago. I meant to do this song and I forgot. But I like the chords because it's an E, but it's like a dissonant, broken E. It's basically just 2 chords, but like it's not about the chords. It's about how you play them. I like this song. It feels bigger. Yeah. It's the same lyrical content as the first one, just like we could die, but our love will live on. The sun could supernova, but our love will live on. We'll never see each other again, but our love will live on, even if you stop loving me. Okay, so that was supposed to be the end of this, right? And then there's a song on here called Revaporate. We gotta talk about Revaporate. It's the hidden track. It wasn't supposed to be on here, which is why it's not really listed. And then QBS Radio in Qatar started playing it. Like I think I sent it to Hytham. I'm like, yo, check out this song that I just made. And he's like, this is dope. And then put it on the air. Basically, there's a registerable amount of energy inside of all of us. When we die, it goes somewhere. I'm not saying it goes to heaven or hell, or we get reincarnated into a bird or something like that. But you and me, we are connected, and we are just as important as a leaf on a tree or a speck of dust. We are all part of this whatever we're part of. We're all on the same team, despite the people trying to tear us apart. And that song is basically focusing on the fact that, again, lives on. We will just continue. We might just be a piece of bark on a tree, but we're still part of the game, There is a line, I miss my mom. Call your mom. Call your mom. Tell her you love her. It's still fresh from when my mom passed. And this, like one of the verses here, I'm just like, hey mom, I hope you're proud of me, looking down on me. Oh, so then after I released this, I had to contact my distributor, and I was like, yo, you gotta add Revaporate. Nope, it's already on streaming services. And I'm like, nope, they're playing on the radio. We gotta add the song. Bless them. They did that. They helped me out. But there was definitely like, man, do we really have to add this song? Like, yep, we do. I think it would be good for all of us. But yeah, Revaporate's probably one of my favorites. I do wish I didn't have this like 15-minute like buzz thing at the end, because in this world of streaming platforms, it doesn't make sense to have a song like that. All you need is a 30-second song to get paid. We don't need to get into all that. But what we do need to get into is what I think is my magnum opus, the next album from 2012. We're going to talk about Sounds About Right in the next video. Thank you for joining me. I'm Cronkite Satellite. Thank you for letting me ramble and talk about What's Your Hurry.